Yes. Good stuff. Stream is up and running. Seems to be working smoothly. Lovely to have you all in here. Early squad, indeed. How's it going? How is everyone doing this fine Wednesday afternoon? Sandra, hope you are all good. Telepathy, good to see you as always. And then double mod squad in the house. Jerry and Sue, how are you both? Lincoln Prime and Exotic Hunt 14, Mike Griffin. Wonderful to have you with us for a Kanto throwback. The first of two Kanto throwback raid hours. It is all three Kanto birds in the raids. And unfortunately we have, well, it seems new season means that Niantic ditch the constant spawning of all the raids. So we've been back to the standard regular stuff, which means lots of block gyms. I'm going to feed this back immediately and say, could you please put it back to how it was in February with the constant spawning raids, and actually raid hour was full of, solid rotations, because two of the 5 gyms that we like to hit on raid hour are blocked out, which is a bit of a shame. Greetings programs. Welcome in. Good to have you here. We've got a bit of time ahead of the old raid hour kicking off, obviously. So, how's everyone feeling about the new event? Has anyone got their Cub Fu yet already? I will not be spoiling anything as best as I can do, because we have a video going out later today. All suffering from raid withdrawal. I tell you, some of the raids I had to do today to complete special research were an absolute joke, because there were so few raids around today, it was depressing. So I actually had to hit things like a Nidoran male shadow raid to actually get the quest done. Bit sad, but hey, that's how it goes. Renoir, lovely to have you in the chat. And Brandon M, how's it going? Cub Fruit is very much free. The first one is free. If you want the second one, then you have to pay the good old £8, and you have to buy the research before this current event ends, which is March the 10th. So Monday, I believe, at 8 p.m. your local time is when the ticket will finish and the event will finish, if you want to get a second Cub Fruit. But I honestly wouldn't be surprised if towards the end of the season, at the end of May, they did like a celebration event where you could buy the research again. There'll be an opportunity to get a second Cub Fu in the future. I was very kindly gifted it by Jutta Winner from the Patreon squad, so we were able to do double Cub Fu today for the video, which is honestly brilliant, and I'm really appreciative of that gifted ticket. Started about an hour ago for Lincoln Prime, all the way on the west coast, so yeah, a little bit... we're in the future here. Is that the Pikachu from the India event? Yes, the first India event, because don't forget, Festival of Colours, there is yet another India exclusive one, which has a completely different costume. I think it's the male costume. This is a Lundo I actually got from Marta in a trade, which is honestly fantastic. So, might as well be working on it. If anybody doesn't know, there's a part of the paid timed research, not paid time, sorry, it's paid special research for the second Cub Fu, which requires you to earn candies with your buddy, and I was obviously walking the Shundo Kurem, which is too far, so I switched it and poffined for half a kilometre to get that one. But since it's still poffined, I'm going to make sure we get the buddy hearts for the Pikachu today. Done spending money on the game until GoFest after the awful tour weekend I had. That is entirely fair enough, telepathy. And it's not unexpected that there's a bunch of tickets and there's a new legendary thing and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, it's $7.99. I'm surprised Cub Fu didn't come with a special background, I've got to be honest. Mike Griffin, how's it going today? Are you in for a few Kanto bird remotes? Because this is the thing, is that where I'm actually kind of happy after the Go Tour thing is the month of March on the raid scene is quite relaxed, but I said it on the video that's going to go out tonight, the Kanto birds for a double raid hour rotation might seem a bit meh, but for anyone who didn't have an opportunity to get the candies for them and who got a decent Dynamax one, this is actually quite a good time, a chunk of time to be able to get a few resources for them. you know, and in a moderately relaxed way, which I think is honestly fantastic. You know, for anybody, you're not forced to raid them, so I'm going to do these raid hours, and that's about it, really, for the Kanto birds. It's 11 US. Ooh, really? 11 US? I thought it was meant to be $8.99 or $7.99 US. Or was the Canadian dollar, sorry. The Canadian dollar conversion. VGE can join the stream today. Hey, good to have you with us. How are you doing? Andy 999, good to have you with us as well. How's it going for you? VG's down for Zapdos and Moltres only for the raids. There you go. Still don't have a shiny of any of the Kanto birds, so third rotation's a charm. Telepathy, fingers crossed for you. Imagine they put the Galarian birds in raids. Do you know what, Brendan M? I would honestly think they'll introduce the Dynamax Kanto other form. Dynamax Galarian birds first, before they think about putting them in the raids. Because putting them in regular raids, people can remote them, people will be able to duo them easily because of the typings and everything. But put them in the Dynamax legendary system, people will go for those. They know that. And considering they've not been in raid rotations before, they'll definitely drop as a Dynamax release, I think. God knows when, but that will be the case. Starlight Muser, hey, lovely to have you in the chat. How are you? And Diana Jim, good to have you back again. How are things? How's the Wednesday treating you? Rediscover Kanto for the 600,000th time. Although I will say, apart from the Sandshrew that's there, the new seasonal spawns, and I don't know about you guys, if you've had a chance to run your daily adventure incense, the difference in variety of spawns I've been seeing today is exceptional. Honestly, it's been such a refreshing day to play the game and actually have different spawns. You know, the nests that we've got here in Ealing are fantastic. We've got Tyrant in Walpole and Drillbit in Lammas. Daily Incense has so many new things on it, which is awesome. You know, even the eggs, to be honest, it's just been a nice refresh for the season. And actually, I'd say the quests as well. There are several quests which I can definitely recommend going for. I've been interested in doing the regular field research for once, which is honestly such a nice thing, given that it feels like the last sort of 12 months have all been very flat in terms of the sort of field research tasks. I found myself actually wanting to do the catch 7 different species. 7 different species can give you Clauncher and Sandygast. Those are quality. Power Up 10 has Mindfu in it. And Zhangmo is now the Make 2 Excellent Throw task. Seeing her do a lot on the Daily Incense, though. I think I only saw one, thankfully. Thank you, Mod Squad. So yes, as is per usual on these streams, anybody who's fresh, who doesn't know, of course, we don't add people from chat here. We don't add people from the chat to the stream. You're very welcome to jump into my Discord, which is a very, very good resource if you're checking out for raids or you want to, find out about Pavilion gifts and all that sort of stuff. Definitely the best place to do. But I'm inviting my Patreon Squad supporters to the raid stream. See if we get some shiny luck. And with a fantastic turnout, although I think we've got a few spammer people as well, potentially, so we might do private lobby for the next one. Make sure we get it locked into us. And have I got Omega down still? Tony TM spammed in. Nice one, man. We have Mega Ray Quasar set up, so we're going to get the flying type boost on the candies for all of them. Not that it's a necessity, but it would be very nice to pick up a Hundo Articuno, because we've got plenty of Hundo Zapdos from over the years, and we did, of course, get the Hundo Dynamax Moltres on our 5th battle. So Articuno is the final one to complete the set. And do take care. Oi, the legend Alex Nexton. Howdy, sir. How are you doing? It's lovely to have you joining us. The man who is an hour ahead in the future. How was your radar over in España? "14 people making extremely light work of the Zapdos." Fantastic. Very good, bro, and you. I'm doing all right, man. Quite hyped for the new season. It's been a really nice refresh on the game. I don't know about if you've had a chance to get out there and check out the spawns, but it's genuinely been quite a nice experience to go out and see a good variety of new things. The field research has really had a refresh. Even Daily Incense seems to be bringing in just a bit more of exciting stuff. You know, I got very, very bored of constantly seeing the same things off Daily Incense. Low 8 with the final strike, nicely done. Just off a flight from Valencia on the way home. Oh, safe travels, my friend. Dialogin, the only Kanto bird is Zapdos, so we don't have as a shiny. Fingers crossed, not shiny for Sandra, 1990. 2015 would be your non-boosted hundo for this, so we got a non-shiny 1952, which is just trash. I'm hoping the shiny luck goes out there for anybody who needs it. Because these things, they've been coming back a little bit more frequently in recent years. Anybody who's an OG player will know that the Kanto birds got released in raid days. I think it was in 2018 in the summer. They each had a raid day. And then it was about 3 years before they came back into the raid rotations. I'm not kidding. It was 2018 all the way through to about 2021, I think, when they finally came back. Or was it 2020? I forget. One of those 2 years. And it was just like, oh my god, why did we wait so long? We got a second Zapdos for this one. Fantastic. Shiny for Jerry. Hey, nice, dude. Congratulations. Zapdos is, as it turns out, the wrong number. I swear I typed in the wrong... It should be 2015, not 1915. How did that happen? What else did we get? Shiny for Mike as well, 1977. Congratulations, Sue with the 1972. But Sue, you've got plenty of decent Zapdos. 1975, not shiny for Lincoln Prime. Let me see if I can log in and quickly update Nightbot. That's me on the website, come on. Oh my god, it's going to make me sign in. This might be a bit of a faff. I will correct. 11 people ready to take this on. Come on. Okay, timers. Here we go. I'm able to actually change it and update it correct. While you guys tap. You guys do the damage. Because that's going to be a command for the next 2 weeks. So we need it to be correct. There we go. Back up and running. Hello, I'm back on the chat. I can see you all. Howdy, anybody who's popped in the stream. Marissa, very good afternoon to you. How are things? Javolo, welcome into the stream. Hundo Rosa hat, nice VG, fantastic. 3 of the costume Pikachu shinies, excellent. Harold, a 96 boosted is really solid. It's a question of whether you want to bother chasing for the 100% or not. We got 1 CP higher than the previous battle, 1953 now. Excellent. And we have completed a 2 raids task. But it's not shiny. Good luck, everybody. May it be 2015 for you. The only thing with Zapdos is the way it floats around in the sky. It is immensely irritating. Just like that. 1980 for Mike Griffin. That's not too shabby. 1976 for VGE. Rian, welcome into the stream. And that is a catch. Lovely. Just as dead 2-star. Let's get our Cub Food candy. And this is an event task. Could have been a chocolate Raichu, but it's not. Kinroy. Wish they just kept the no remote raids. It would have been like the OG days. I kind of wish so as well, just so that you have that choice. You know, we can all make the decision if we want to raid something or not. Like these Kanto birds, I'm personally not remoting them, and that is my choice to do so. But if a good raid boss comes in, why shouldn't people have, you know, the chance to raid to their heart's content if it's something they're desperately chasing? Maybe somebody doesn't have the shiny Moltres, for example, since it's the raid boss we're going to take down now. But Niantic like to turn on the switch for big events. Go Fests, tours. If Go Wild happens for the second time, we will see. I think given the general success of Go Wild, we're likely to see that again at the end of November this year. Jeanette P got the shiny, nice. Okay, so there's some good sparkles popping around on stream tonight. That's fantastic to hear. Got the shiny Moltres as well, excellent. Congratulations, Leyland. Hey, good to have you on the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have so many people here. So we've got 1 Moltres, 1 Articuno. Although the Articuno is actually a 44-minute timer. So what do we do? Well, we're going to jump in the Moltres, that's for sure. Moltres is the easiest to take down. It's double weak to rock. And it doesn't really have any counter moves for rock types. So, there we go. Wish it was the old price. Yeah, Starlight Music, I'm with you on that one. Because even if you remote raid a little bit, it is still very, very expensive. Very expensive, which is, you know, it's not ideal, but Niantic looking to saturate and bulk up their portfolio. Here we are, post up, ready to go. Valdi, welcome into the stream. K-Dunks, good to have you with us as well. How are you today? If you're on my friends list, I will say this, feel free to spam into the raid if it's something that takes your fancy. If you're chasing one of the birds in particular and you feel like spamming in, by all means go for it. You know what, let's ping Gillian in by see if he's interested in a Kanto bird. A K bird, not a G bird. Although I will say we had some G bird luck today. So check out the video when it drops. We're going to post it at 9 PM GMT, folks. Ran away, my Griffin did it. Ah, no. Hopefully it wasn't too good, this one. Why do you think they only gave me 4? I'm not sure. You're meant to get a guaranteed Rare XL candy when doing raids in Raid Hour. So I'm not sure about that one. Oh, no. Lobby's full. Okay, we're going to private group it. I guess it's because people are on the trigger, you know. On the trigger and ready to go. Alright, we're going to wander down to the Articuno anyway. I guess as soon as you see me jumping in the raid, feel free to spam on in if you're chasing the birds in particular. Next one will be Articuno. I think if we're good on timing, the next one will be a Moltres again. Level up with Marissa. We're nearly there at Besties. Almost there. Good luck for your salmonella chicken. Come on. Bam! Not shiny. A 1910. 1980 would be your non-boosted 100%er. That's what you need. I'm going to pin your message, Sue, if I can. There we go, do it correctly. 1965 for K-Dunks, and 1970. 1970 is actually solid for Sandra. That's got to be like a 96er, or maybe the Goku Bad 98. So close. A few more raids, Marissa, and we'll be there. That's for sure. 1954, not shiny for Starlight, unfortunately. Paulie Paul, good to have you with us. How are you? Recovered from the tour hangover yet? We needed a day or two just to take it a bit easy. Now's a new season, new spawns have actually kicked into gear. There we go. A rare XL candy did indeed drop for a horrendous 2-star. How long is on that? Oh, it's a Zapdos. 9 minutes. We can do that. So Articuno's coming up. Anybody who fancies it and you're on my friends list, spam on in to your heart's content. But we are not adding people from stream directly. Keep your eye on the channel because there will be obviously the Community Day video going up for Coco. That's going to happen on the Saturday, and hopefully we'll have some Gigantamax battles included in that. But the videos that get posted on the weekend, we're going to get back into the format of asking, hey, if you want to join for next week's raid out and it's another run at the Kanto birds, you can post a comment on that video with your in-game name and your friend code. So after this raid hour, the folks who were added a couple of weeks ago for a raid hour and have stayed on during tour, we are going to clear the friends list. Just bear that in mind. Anybody who's on, you can obviously repost. It's not a case of, post once and that's it, you're done. If you want to rejoin for next week's raid hour, you're more than welcome to try and re-add. But we don't do it live on stream because we're walking about in London and it can get very, very tricky, particularly since it's still the UK and it's dark or so. It's the evening in the UK. Fantastic. The Italians in the chat. Hello, Francesco. And Andrew, the Wolverine. Hey, dude, how are you? Wish Max Mondays wasn't a thing. Work on Mondays, always miss them. And Sue is very much on the money. So you do get the Max Monday Mon frequently spawning during the course of the week. So Beldam is the one for this week. But next one is Drillbur. And it couldn't have been... obviously they've structured it very, very well so that Drillbur is the Max Monday Mon. It's in the Dynamax battles through the course of the week because next weekend is Dynamax Raiko's debut. Thank you very much, Sammy, on that one. And howdy, Sammy. Dropping in. How are you doing? Let's hit the rock slide. Good old Diancie. Shout out whoever's megaed the Diancie, actually. Nice move. Articuno, we need to see 1743 on this thing. But arguably, this is kind of just a candy farm, people, because obviously the shadow variants of these birds have been in raids, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them return in some sort of raid day or raid weekend again. The shadows are not overly difficult to take down either, as long as you use the purified gems. They can be shadow shiny, they're significantly more powerful and useful, and even Dynamax versions of these mons are a better use. 1728 isn't too bad. It could be better, but hey. Candy for the D-Max, exactly. Candy farm for the Dynamax and the Shadows if you fancy it. All those Dynamax moves that need unlocking and powering up. Good luck, this is not the pale ice bird, unfortunately. Mikey D, hello, how are you today? Now we're going to have to fight with it. I have much better luck with the Galarian version of this bird than the actual Kanto one. Which I'm all for, to be honest. The Galarian form of the bird is vastly more appealing in my view. 1715 for Mike. Hopefully it's a catch. Not shiny in 1698 for Lincoln Prime. Or 1697. Oof. Those are some mid-IVs. 1720, but did drop an XL candy. Fantastic. I'm not sure whether it's a case of you have to be in person to guarantee the rare XL drop, or whether it's... Because I got a few rare XL drops when I did some raids from Australia. Boom! It's the 14, 14, 14, 93%er. Love it. Now we do have time, thankfully, to do this Zapdos. So if you're into Zapdos, feel free to spam one in. I'm going to put the invites out. Patreon people. I'll try and resend the invites to the people who pinged me. There we go. Dynagym 1720. Yeah. Not shiny, unfortunately. I have much better luck with the Galarian version too. There we go, Marissa. And it's actually very nice to be able to utilise the Curems. Let's put the Curems in slot number 1 and 2. And it was nice, I maxed one out on a video. Shall we max out another one on stream? And I'll let you guys pick. Because we've got a series of Luckies, Lucky Shinies, 98s, regular 96s, ones with backgrounds. There are 10 white and 10 black Curem that need powering up. Well, technically 9 of each now, because I powered one up. Ping. Invite's gone. Love it. Oh, Maston, hello. How are you? Good to see you in the chat, dude. Hope the shinies are plentiful. Shinies have been shining for the peeps with the invites, which has been really nice to see. Nothing so far on my side, but honestly, that's A-OK. I said it before and I'll say it again. I'd rather save the shiny luck on the birds for the Galarian versions of Daily Incense. Kanto ones, save it for the Dynamax versions. And even save the RNG and the IVs for the Dynamax versions if they ever make a return. But, you know, now we need the luck on Raikou, Entei and Suicune. Maybe, just like Moltres, this will be finally when I get my hundo Entei. Because after all the raids, all the trades and everything, even the goddamn shadow variants, I've never been able to get a hundo Entei. Got 2 or 3 hundo Raikous and 2 hundo Suicune, I believe. So Entei is the one that's the rank outsider. It needs to be a hundo Dynamax when it probably comes in April. And shout out anybody who see a black Kyurem in the lineup there. Nice. Fabulous. Of course, keep your eye out. 2015 for Zapdos. 2015. And are we all excited for the Fuecoco Day? Triple catch dust for 3 hours, plus there's GMAX starters going on at the same time over the course of this coming weekend. I'm very down with my first attempt at getting these GMAX starters, and I think the Com Day is kind of a good time to put it on because people will be playing together. We're going to have a good crowd here in Ealing. We can give them a bash. 1984, here we go. Use free shock during Spol Hour last night using the auto catch and notably more catches. There we go. So free shock, interesting. I used Ice Burn quite a lot during the Go Tour. It was okay, except I had my Go++ set up incorrectly because I completely forgot that if you enable auto catch, it will utilise red balls as a priority rather than letting you use the great balls, which is what I wanted to do. Good luck, everybody. Got 1993 for Sandra. Nice. 1993 isn't too bad at all. I think there might be a 93 or maybe a 91er. Mike with a non-shiny, but 1964. Karen, good to see you in the stream. How are you doing? And that was a first ball catch for Zapdos. Unbelievable. That's an 87er. Not bad on the old IV, but now we have a bit of a wait, unless we decide to trek around and do an Alolan Raichu, which won't refresh. So I'm inclined to say no. Should we do the Dynamax Machop while we're here? 14, 14, 13, yeah, 91%. Nice. 1983, 1 CP lower than me, Mikey D, nice. My son used Ice Burn and we caught about the same, 2 or 3 only off. Yes, honestly, I really love the new adventure effects. It's really nice to give them a go. Do it. Might as well. The chop, now I might even wander up and do the Darumaka, because why the hell not? Thank you very much. I'm not giving out my code. The message pinned at the top of the chat also implies no friend codes in chat. I don't give up my friend code. We send invites to the Patreon Squad members. If you want to join for next week's raid hour, keep your eye on the channel and the content that gets posted on the weekend. The weekend videos, I get people to post comments on the video, including their in-game name and their friend code. And I'll go through and add people from that. That's how we get people added for raid hours. We don't do it on stream. Sandra's out of raid passes. Thank you for burning them with us, Sandra, as always. Shame we cannot stack different adventure effects. I know. Because how cool would it be if you could run a bit of Roar of Time for Daily Incense and then have Free Shock or Ice Burn running at the same time to make Galarian birds easier to catch? Because by the time, if you do Roar of Time for a bit and then you get a Galarian bird, by the time you've put on Ice Burn or Free Shock, that length of time to get the adventure effect going means that the G-Bird will have despawned. So you have to get extremely lucky with it. But the chop smashed. Wouldn't mind a shiny one of these, you know. This would be rather good. But we will not be dropping anything in the power spot because they're going to refresh before the weekend. So, Green Man, nope. And 694 is awful. 730 is the 100%er, but I'm going to waddle up the road a little bit and get in range of that Darumaka because, I mean, hey, it's more content for stream rather than waiting for 3 minutes in one spot. Machop has been caught. Tradable. 2-star tradable. But we are maxed out on the energy. Do I have any? I don't have any eggs hatching. Oh my god. Let me incubate my eggs. Has anyone been lucky in hatching a Charcadet today so far? I managed to hatch quite a few Charcadet from different eggs, but no joy on the shiny, unfortunately. My Griffin hatched a hundo Shelmet. Nice. From a 2-kilometre egg. Glorious stuff. My Floof, a very good evening to you. how are you doing? We're in range. Good stuff. Sue has two Charcadet, no shiny as of yet. I think I got about 4 or 5 over the day. But it's just like the Go Tour thing. The 2km eggs and the 5km eggs are obviously dropping significantly more than the 10Ks with this new season. Maybe it's just the new event, I don't know. But definitely get that timed event research done, the free stuff, because unlocking quarter egg distance is going to really help out, particularly over the course of the comm day. You know, when you're walking around catching a Fuecoco, you can just hatch the eggs in the background. Abheek, wonderful to see you back in the stream. How are you today? We are doing pretty good. Had a nice little adventure. Got the video edited and exported. It should be going up at 9 p.m. GMT, so in about 2.5 hours. We got some Galarian bird action. We got a nice taste of the new season spawns. We got 2 different cub foo. Quite the adventure today. Oh, Darumaka. Bless you. Little round heart, honestly. Absolutely destroyed. In the bin we go. It would be lovely to see a pink Darumaka. It really would. Come on. No Shinamax, and oh dear, 777. That's about one of the worst you could pick up, I think. 823 is your hundo for Darumaka. Just shockingly awful. The shiny luck for Dynamax for me is just very poor. Very poor indeed. It can't get much worse. Look at that. 11, 11, 10. Fabulous. Anyway, we're back and it's hatched into the Articuno. So let's crack on. If you're on the friends list and fancy the Articuno, do feel free to spam in. Let's get Senor Valor in, if he fancies a bird. Do you fancy a bird? Then jump in. Raiding all the time. DH, good to see you in the chat. How are you? Still tired from last week, like all those raids and legacy moves was epic to me. Trying to get the goddamn glaciate on the right Curum and everything like that. Thank goodness, well, I don't know about you guys, but I had a backlog of elite charge TMs because I just find myself not using them very often. Hang on. Patreons, here we go. Ping. Invites out, fantastic. Oh, DH, I know you're a fellow drum and bass lover. Francesco, me and Marta, we're going to go and see on Friday night, we're seeing Subfocus Circular Sound at Alexandra Palace. So, very excited for that. We may slip the odd clip of that into the Fuecoco Com Day video.
I usually, when I'm going to train,
11 people. I think there might be a max lobby. Quite possibly the max lobby on that one. Not jealous at all. Yes, I'm very excited though, because we saw... Francesco and I went to see Circular Sound. It was actually after Slowpoke and Galarian Slowpoke Community Day in 2023, so we saw him at, I think it was the OVO, Wembley, which was really, really cool. I've seen him a couple of times. The nerd. If I'm a nerd, you're king nerd. JT, how's it going, dude? Are we hyped with Cub Foo? I trust you've been out and getting your Cub Foos, as a plural, out there. Don't spoil it. It's the anticipation of how bad the Dynamax Cub Foo is going to be from the research. He is DH. Amazing. How was mine? Let's just say less than perfect, by a long stretch of the imagination. But I think, thankfully, you can lucky trade these. So that might be an option, to be honest. Okay, Articuno in the bin. I think we got 1733, so 10 CP off of the 100%er. Good luck, everybody who was in that lobby with us. We got a rare XL candy drop. Thought Cubfu couldn't be traded. I think because Cubfu is a legendary, I don't know, Francesco said we could trade them. I didn't try yet. Let's give it a go. Lol, feel the pain. It's how it goes with the special research, isn't it, man? Just like something trash. Oh no, 1728, okay. I thought I saw 1733. I am blind. Can't be traded or transferred to Professor Willie. You're stuck with it. Okay, so I'm stuck with my absolute quality Cubfu. Fantastic. Yay! I'm so happy with that. But otherwise, JT, what are your thoughts of the new season if you've been out and about and experiencing it a little bit? New spawns, bits and pieces. Karen, no shiny in 1694. Unfortunately, migrate from the 1712, Linker Prime 1716, a 1699 for Diana. I think UWL won't have reset just yet because it was a regular 45-minute timer. So we need to go all the way back up to Red Lion. Can you transfer Cubfu to Pokemon Home? I'm not sure. Usually with other mythicals you have been able to. And I know I've seen people trade or transferring their shiny Mews and shiny Celebes into Pokemon Home, but maybe a different set of circumstances due to later generations or God knows what. Can't be transferred at home. Oh, there we go. That's the answer. Sue has the answer. Can't do anything with Cubfu. It's just stuck in your account filling up storage. Okay, that's filled up. Wonderful. Well, at least we've got 2 birds there. 2 birds, 3 birds. So we've got Articuno, Moltres, Articuno. Could be worse. Urshifu's meta relevant. Particularly, it'd be cool if we could have a decent Dynamax of it. You'll see in the video that I post later, my luck with special research Pokemon, be it mythical or legendary, is awful. It's just awful. So you can imagine how epic my Cubfu, both of them, were. Sophie, good to have you in the chat. How are you doing? Alright, we'll jump in the Articuno and see if it shines to become a Sharticuno. Irene Lee, good to have you in the stream. How are you doing? Are we back to 5 remotes? Yes, back to the regular standard 5 remotes per day, unfortunately. Niantic burn. Niantic like to make things that you can get multiples of in other games and make them somehow a bit more rare and exclusive in Pokemon Go. Certainly for now, that is. The whole thing with something gets added to Pokemon Go in the first instance, and it's super rare and exclusive. You can't have multiples of it, you can't do anything with it, but then later on down the road you'll be able to do bits and pieces with it and actually get potentially more of them, or trade it perhaps, hopefully. Although we are still waiting for the glorious day when we could actually trade the likes of Genesect, Darkrai and Deoxys, because they're raidable, but they're mythicals. Articuno. I'm very surprised it got through the inappropriate text filter, but that's, the game. It's a bit like one of my Metacross being called Bell or Bellend or something like that, It's just... the filter doesn't pick it up, it doesn't pick it up, Got to be creative with the names after a meeting. Sue, thank you very much indeed. Good luck with your meeting. Maybe see you in a raid in New Jersey later tonight. Still have a couple of remotes. Thanks for all your help as well. 10 people on the Articuno. I'm expecting probably 50% of that next week. So when things have 2 raid hours in a row, it's a bit dead. Better than tornadoes. We'll have to. I don't know. I haven't ever tried, Paul, trying to put that name in the tornadoes kind of name. Not giving it a go personally. I think I've actually thrown away all of my tornadoes. I still have shiny ones. Actually, I could technically give it a go, but hey. Use the lucky trinket with Francesco. Nice. Let's see what he has to trade. Try and pin him down for the lucky trade, because he's very bad at hanging on to things. He's very good at asking for things, but holding on to things, maybe less so. I think I saw 1733 again, but maybe it's going to be 1728. Let's see. Doesn't work. It's a shame. Can you get creative with the text, like the numbers and letters or something like that? Maybe. Anyway, good luck everybody for your Articuno. No, it's not, unfortunately. And it is actually 1733 this time, so your hundo would have been 10 CP higher than that, 1743. This should be a 96er if I'm not wrong. There we go, there's a shiny for Lincoln Prime. Fantastic. Congratulations, although 1683 is... That's lucky trade. If you want to burn a lucky trade on a regular Articuno, that is. But congrats. Sparkles. Is that the first sparkly Articuno we've heard of from chat? And there's a catch. Good stuff. 1693, ouch. We got a rare XL drop. Nice. Oh, it's a 93 again. Cool. And we got 5 2k eggs of Psyduckness. If you want Psyduck, hatch 2ks. That's what I found today, honestly. But maybe there could be a little sparkly thing in here. Let's see. No. No blue duck. Was there a hundo? That's the question. No. There's an XXL, Leo. Fantastic. Let's quickly claim 2 research tasks for a Gothita, which is actually a shiny I do need. And... oh dear. Translucent Testy. Moving on to a Moltres. Let's jump in straight away. If you're on my friends list, peeps, and you fancy a Moltres, do feel free to spam in via the friends list, but I am going to invite some peeps. Somebody's maxed out, so I can actually invite Woa Gengar. Or Hua Gengar. There we go. Lovely. 1724 for Diana. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Disney Mom Rachel spammed in, trying to go lucky friends. Ahead of the next live event, even though we tried very hard ahead of LA, but it didn't quite work. Crispy Chris, good to see you in the stream. Got 200 tornadoes from the paid and the free research during Road to Unova. Nice. Double dose of a hundo. Epic. So through the paid and the free, were they both the same form? Or was that, did he get one Therian and one Incarnate? If he got both forms, that would have been rather cool to, get them both done and dusted. But if they're both the same form, that's kind of jokes. same form as well. Nice. Honestly, anybody who gets anything from those researches, it's a big GG's thumbs up, well done. Be it a hundo or the shiny. I saw somebody get a shundo for Rizion from their free encounters research before Unovator. And I sat there, I went through and screen recorded all of my encounters for not just set number 1, but set number 2 of those encounters for the legendaries. And all of mine, nothing was above like a 91%. I was like, come on, surely something got a sparkle. But then we did all that research, and then we did the raid hour, and then we got the Kiwi Steve Shundo Kyurem. So honestly, I can't really complain. No matter how entertaining it might be to do so. Can you show us your black and white Kyurem collection after this raid? DH, I will give him a little view after the raid after this, if that's all right. We'll do it once raid hour's concluded, because I think we've got this raid and we should be able to squeeze 1 or 2 more in, but we'll have a look at the black and white Kyurem, yeah, definitely. Maybe somebody's breaking into the chapel. Not sure. Who knows? Once they catch the free legendaries during the tour, but bad company decided it wasn't allowed. Oh yeah, because it was timed. Timed research. It's a shame. I think that those legendaries should have come with the background, honestly. Like, free research, just give us one of each of the backgrounds, it would have been very cool. 1937. I'm sure something happened significant in that year, but I forget. I mean, history's not too up to date, but that's a Moltres. Good luck for your pink chicken of the skies, folks. May it be so, because this is not shiny. 1980 would be your perfect number. Of course. I find that this one's a bit more floaty and annoying compared to the Dynamax one. The Dynamax one, at least it just drifts up and down and you can kind of time your throws. This one is a lot more feisty. And there we go. Legend Pokemon cards, welcome to the stream. We got a 1943 for Starlight Muser. And shiny for Mikey D. Congrats, dude. Awesome. It's really nice to see the shinies coming out for you guys. Fantastic. No more backgrounds. I'm afraid there's going to be some Fuecoco backgrounds this weekend. But honestly, they're going to have to take a very rigorous approach to just transferring backgrounds in the near future, I think. Because they hold very little value unless they're shiny. Just need Zapdos to finish the trio. Well, Mikey D, hopefully you can get one, because they're in here for plenty of time. Like, nearly 2 weeks of March is just, boom, full of Kanto birds. And that's a catch with a terrible throw. Absolutely love it when that happens. Boom. No rare X... Oh, we did get a rare XL candy drop. Excellent. Fido! I love seeing Fido back in the wild. That's so nice. Oh, my storage is full? Are you kidding me? Okay, we're throwing away the egg hatches. Goodbye. That's all we need to do. You can tell I haven't transferred anything from Tour Global yet. And actually today we were on a proper catch grind as well. So, one more Articuno into the breach. Come on, Daxi. I know you're in Australia, possibly still, but feel free to spam into my Articuno. I will say, if you guys saw the LA videos, we did a lucky trade with Pokédaxi, and I think we got practically the worst Kyurem you could have got. Although Francesco, I think, beat it by giving us the proper floor. I think you wait all that time for a lucky trade with somebody across the other side of the planet, and then it goes terribly. Oh, he did jump in. Perfecto. There we go. Invites dished. Thank you everybody for joining the stream, by the way, for tonight. Good to have you with us. Might be a fairly quiet lobby for good old Articuno. I can't blame people.
£12 an episode, I think. Or like £50 for the whole 48 hours. Yeah.
Come on. That's the problem with catching your legendary quickly. So nobody else can join the raid. Thing is, in order to get to Town Hall, we'd have to properly sprint it, I think. Not sure it's going to be possible to get another one in. Raid hour finishes in just over 5 minutes. Given we've got a raid and catch. But I'm all for trying. Let's take down the ice bird. 5 of us, let's make some light work. So Mikey D's still chasing the Zapdos. Is anybody else chasing any of these shiny birds?
Because like I can't be asked to go all the way back to Remedy. And somehow.
So no, obviously the Dynamax versions of the birds were not, let's say, accessible to every single person. Necrozma, do a thing, destroy. I think my chat is broken. Let me reload the link on my spare phone. There we go. Yeah, it just needs to reload the YouTube app. There we go. Right, one Articuno in the bin. Good luck, everybody. Who was in there? We got 1714. 1743 is your perfect stat. Finished with the birds 5 years ago. I think I'm on the same page as you, DH. Not a shiny. What a surprise. Hopefully it can be a nice quick catch just to get it done, because we have waddled up to another one. Let's get that hopefully caught quickly. Boom. Hit the great throw. Maston with the 1687. Oh my goodness. Ouch indeed, dude. Not even a shiny, just to remedy it. Please, come on. Love how Nightbot jumps in when you talk about your phones. Nightbot just programmed to perfection. And 1715. 1 CP higher than us down the gym. Nice. Not shiny. Boom, got a rare XL candy drop, fantastic, for something trash. And looks like we've got a 2 minutes on a Moltres. Let's finish up with a good old fire chicken. Ping, invite sent. Obviously feel free to spam in. VG down for the Flaming Birdo. Feel free to spam on in via the friends list. By all means. Maybe it can give you some salmonella chicken. We shall see. Mushroom, good to have you on the stream. How's it going? the hour's not been too bad. I've seen plenty of shinies out there for the folks jumping in via remote, which is great. We've had some mid-ish IVs, but no shinies, which is honestly A-OK. Diana is out of passes. Thank you very much for letting me know, and thanks, Diana, for burning the remote raid limit with us on stream. Appreciate you as always. Oh my goodness. Let's just try and ping a random invite and see what happens. 7 of us. Orlando Alpha did jump in. Nice. Rare XLs are defo a good bonus, though. I'm inclined to agree, particularly, they're focused on the raid out, so it gets you out and about for that section of time if you can do. It's nice to have them as a little extra perk. That's for sure. Well, good luck. This will be the final raid of tonight's stream. Pretty successful raid out, despite a few block gyms here and there. Not too bad. If this isn't Shadow Ealing bound for a refund. Are you thinking of flying over or driving? I guess it's thinking about maybe the expenditure of the travel. Is it worth it for the $2 remote pass? But hey, if we're feeling that passionate about it, why the hell not? If we're on point with this, we may not even lose a mon. Come on, people. Stone the bird to death. We were close to not losing a mon. Damn. Boom, nice work, people. That was a fast takedown. Son's super happy he completed the birds. Excellent, congrats to him. Fantastic to hear. Bird completion. Level up with Landor Alpha, which is awesome. I think we got 1930 on my side, so fingers crossed you guys get some better stuff. 1980 is your magical number, and we got just awful stats. But that's fine. Could be worse. 1961. VG, congratulations. And you're very welcome for the invites. 1906, ouch for Sophie. Thanks for jumping in, though. And Panda plays 1950. Getting the best of the bunch. Oh, no, second best of the bunch, my bad. But no shinies, it seems, on that final raid. Unless Joe Landorf stole the shiny luck. Please just catch Moltres. This would be ideal. Throw the terrible throws. Easy, excellent. You owe me a pint. So 1910, ouch. And I assume no shiny. When we trek up your way, sir, one day, a pint is on me. But that's a catch. There we go. So basically, nul point from the radar, which is a shame. But that's how it goes, unfortunately. So if we check out, as per DH's request, before we go, searching up Curem, we've got 10 of each, the white and the black form, and we still have a few decent ones to evolve, or few, should I say, and we have 8,000 energy of each. But I'm not inclined to fuse any more kind of mid ones. I want to save that energy for when we get good luckies or good shiny luckies, something like that. But obviously the Shundo has been maxed already. It was maxed on stream for Zekrom's raid hour. But we maxed this one today, which is the shiny lucky fused combined background, which has free shock on it. And then the rest of them is sort of like, do we go for a 96er? That's decent. Do we go for the 98er that's non-shiny? Do we go for, there are some shiny 96s in here somewhere. There's an LA background one. Where are we? There's the lucky one, shiny with Billy Lutz, but we've already got that one done. There's some backgrounders as well. There's just the standard lucky. So there we go. No shiny, 1950 CP for Karen as well. Any double backgrounds? Just the one, I think it is. Maybe we got two of them. There's one shiny lucky backgrounder there. There's the fusion background. And there was definitely some other fusion backgrounds. There's an LA backgrounder. There's a fusion one. That's a combined fusion background. But even scrolling down here, there's another LA background. We've got quite the collection, let's just say that. That's a fused background, nice. LA background. Which one was the LA background? That one, the 96er. Should we go for that? I think that's the best LA background we've got. Yeah. Did we get a shiny? Isabel, hey, good to see you, by the way, in the stream. Hope you're good. No shiny for us, but we gave quite a few shinies away through good old remote invites, which is kind of the endeavour, really. Glitch Clover, nice. Hundo, Black, Curem, fantastic. I was raiding to try and get the standard Hundo. Couldn't make it happen, unfortunately. But if we want to burn some Stardust on a LA background Curem, we have a shiny with the LA background. Only some very trash ones. We traded all of them. But did I even get an LA background shiny? I don't think I did. We tried for background shinies, but it didn't work out, or they were really, really awful. And if I go and background, spelt correctly, hopefully, at one point or another. There we go. But a lot of them are obviously the regular backgrounds. So Sammy and I swapped LA backgrounds, but it went quite wrong. It's just a shame. It's a shame, really. A lot of them were obviously the global backgrounds. Yeah, 2023, that's the best background that we got. Otherwise, LA background 96er. That's the combined background. Combined background. I think that's a combined background too. And there's a shiny with the LA background. Should we do a white Curem? This has got an LA background, it's a shiny lucky. This was from... That was from Andrew, the Wolverine. Should we do that one? B-Bar in chat. Hello, sir. How are you? Got one shiny in LA with the background. They were very difficult to pick up, those background shinies, that's for sure. Go on then, let's go with that. Let's max out the one that Andrew gave us. 5161. It's very little dust because it's shiny. Well, not shiny, lucky, that's the word I was looking for. Level 50'd. There's another one added to the level 50 list. I'll rename it the Wolverine as well. We like to do that with the lucky trades. Thank you very much. Fantastic. And on that note of spending a little bit of Stardust, we are going to wrap up the stream for today. So thank you so very much everybody who's joined, whether you are a reoccurring viewer or a new person to the channel. Appreciate every single one of you. Thank you anybody who spent their remote passes on the raids tonight as well, and congrats if you got the shinies or something decent. Always awesome. We will be live streaming next week's raid hour, of course, but all I can say is good luck for Fuecoco Community Day. And well, don't forget you can check out that video. At the end of it, I'm going to ask people if they want to join for the next raid hour. You can comment on that video with your in-game name and your friend code. We'll be adding new people. If you've already been on the friends list, feel free to do so again. But I am going to clear the raid hour ads ahead of next week. So appreciate you all. Final thanks to the mod squad as well for all you guys do. It's been good streams this week. Appreciate your help and assistance. And I will see you all very soon, in less than 2 hours, with a new video for Cub Fu. So do take care,